Hello everybody, and welcome back to Daytona International Speedway for the first race. The long wait is over. The Drive-Thru Sim Series Season 2 is here for the Daytona 250. And I'd like to start off just by saying thank you very much for the triple resub with your Prime. NJC, welcome. Thank you. No Compass with the follow and the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Dude, Prime subs are sweet. You could use them on anybody on Twitch, and you decide to use them here. And that's awesome, and you're supporting these things and keeping them going. With that being said, boy, I'm excited. We're going to get this thing underway. We have 42 cars, 100 laps, and I think we're going to see a lot of chaos. With me in the booth today, I have, as usual, Mr. Jacob Hitz.
Yeah, hi, hello.
And back in action, voted your favorite commentator from Season 1, it's Trace Ryder.
Can we get some mustard on that? Oh, hey, everybody. How you doing?
And we are so ready to get this thing underway. We've had a fantastically action-packed speed weeks. We had a shootout last week and the duels yesterday. The grid is set. And let's go racing.
Let's do the zooms, man.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's been waiting for.
Mr. Command. Yep. Here we go for the most famous words in motorsport.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
An iron temp for the first segment. We shouldn't really be in danger of overheating, but it will, probably get up to about 220, so just keep an eye on that.
Big fan of the new addition, the drive-through official tour bus.
By the way, drive-through, we can't hear any sounds
Yes.
in
correct.
game. And the bit rate is also 600 kilobytes again.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
Let me reset
5
that real
pixels
quick.
on the screen.
See if we can sound.
I'm enjoying drive-through sim series. Pixel art is my favorite.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get you your sound.
Well, now
Big
you-
dick energy.
Yeah, I was going to say, now it
energy.
looks great because nobody's moving.
Yeah. Thank you for the $2.99, Austin Ripp, with the pre-race hype. I love it. All right. I believe we're all good to go now.
Oh, hey, I hear rooms.
Sweet. Okay.
All right.
So the pace van will bring the field around for one lap, and then only 100 more. It's,
You know, it's called the pace van. I'm calling it the tour bus.
it's been called a tour bus. It's been called an ambulance. I guess that's only the white version. They got a purple one out here today, and it looks pretty nice. As here comes the whole field. Asteroid
Ready
Strike
to
9
rock and roll.
in the 98
And then
qualified
we'll tend
that
to
thing
go
on
split
pole.
the field in half of them can go the regular direction, half of them can go backwards.
Oh, 200
Impressive he
bits.
didn't have to go to the
NJC,
rear
thank you.
with the amount of crashes he was in yesterday in the
Yeah,
duels.
they got that thing fixed up. It looked pretty good by the end of the race, and you'll still be starting on pole. Luke Rainey also qualified at the
Big
front.
dick energy.
More energy from Pantallica. Thank you. Even though you're using YouTube Super Chat as well. Interesting. Jake24, who has won... He's dominated the speed weeks. I mean, he won the shootout in the last lap pass. He won his duel in a last lap pass. He's starting third. And on the outside of him, the No Motorsport entry of Hello I Am You in the 85. And to the back is the 91
Big
with a
dick
driver
energy.
change. More energy, Austin Ripp. Green flag is out, and we are racing at Daytona.
Travel, everybody not making too many moves too early. You don't want to get too crazy. Though I say that, and then they're going 3 wide, and it looks like they're going to try to go 3 wide into turn 1. Nothing there on the bottom. We're going to say 2x2 for the first top 10 cars, I think.
J24 had a peak. to the
That's
bottom,
Michael
but he's still in
Deitch
the
there
run.
making that 3 wide on the bottom. He's got Corey Boggs up on the outside. He kind of went from the back to the front from the duels yesterday. Kind of impressed everybody. Almost had a shot to win the second duel that he was in yesterday.
You see DS Gaming in the 15 on the bottom now. He's got Michael Deitch behind him. Janza as well, one of
Now
the
we're starting.
non-chartered cars to qualify their way in. Starting to get three
Stacking up
wide
pretty good,
here.
leading, a little dangerous here.
Yeah,
Anderson
I saw
Reed's
Michael
coming
Deitch
in.
was gonna look. Oh, we got somebody pitting. Somebody's pitting.
Anderson Reed in
break
the
already?
12. They got.
What?
They got. Oh, they're wrecking. Oh, they're wrecking.
Oh, big crash.
Oh, they're wrecking.
Oh,
they're
that's
wrecking a lot.
No.
What?
Someone spun.
Oh, okay.
I think it was. Wait. Go back to the rear of the field. I think it was that car right there. I think that's the 9.
Did Fireball get spun? Hold on.
I think
a second.
Fireball got hooked but saved it. Somebody.
He did. He got hooked by
Oh, yeah, he
NJC
got
and
hooked off the
saved
30.
it. What a save
What a
from the
save.
9 car. That is incredible. I didn't think we'd see something like that this early. NJC sticks the
9
nose
car
in.
just turned across his nose.
What a save!
Ooh, that
No
could've been
idea
bad.
he was down
Oh,
there.
man.
He kept it off the wall. That's amazing. And we're not gonna have a caution as Anderson Reed. They might have had a loose wheel or something. Something's wrong in that 12 car.
Maybe.
And once
Pit
they got up to
strategy,
speed,
maybe
they
Ryan
realized.
Johnston to the front though.
GokyGaming behind him and last year's Daytona winner Luke Rainey in the 2. What an exciting
3
start.
by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 all the way through the field.
Oh yeah,
Anderson
that's
Reed
been the
pacing
theme of the
out.
weekend. There's
Oh,
Anderson
they're
Reed
looking-
on the
they're looking to
bottom.
make
Here
it
comes
4
Priya
wide
on
back
the
there.
bottom.
Yeah.
Down the back straight, Priya McShane in the number 41 with Mark Silas behind her. They're making moves on the bottom. It's quick at the start of these runs.
You see Cody there on the bottom as well, Pure behind him, and then it's Hunter B in that 77 Drive-Thru Racing Ventures machine.
Priya is now ahead of the 47 and the 98 as the top
where'd
four
the
go
ticker
single
go?
file. There's the ticker.
Ticker left. Ticker here said headline.
I just look over and I see chat. Ticker!
We got it going.
All right.
Here comes
Front
Luke
of the
Rainey
field.
looking to the bottom. Priya
Priya
McShane
got a
helping
really
the 2.
big run. She's gonna look 3 wide coming off turn 2. Doesn't quite have enough help.
I think
Looks
she's
like
going to
Luke
push
Rainey's
the
gonna
2 down
cover
the
that
back
spot.
straightaway. The rest of the pack
You got
3
2 by
wide
2
behind them, but
first
these
4 spots here.
yeah, Mark Silas is looking to get onto this group as well. Ryan
He's
Johnston
looking
still
pretty
holding
racy.
on. He's got about a car length advantage over Luke Rainey in the 2.
Calm, cool, and collected so far for the first couple laps.
Yeah.
Minus the almost death of a driver.
Well, and other than that first spin, that's basically how Speed Weeks has been. Typically, it takes these guys 2-3 laps to get up to speed, and then everything after that, it takes them a while for them to draft off of each other, get big runs, and that's when we'll see them start to get 3 wide, and eventually we're going to see them get 4 wide, and that's when we're going to see the big crash. It's
We got
happened so
McShane
far.
underneath Rainey for that second place position. That 41 car looks really stronger already.
Yeah, Priya McShane has got herself clear of the 2. There's single file at the front here. The pack has sort of spread itself out a little bit more. They were 3 wide for a bit. Now it's looking more like 2.
We see a lot of these guys using the outside line. Kind of surprised considering the inside line was the place to be last night. Here comes Priya to the bottom. They're looking 4 wide back there. I think that's Goky cutting to the bottom. Everybody gets back in line.
Oh, that's a dangerous block to throw right there in the tri-oval.
Priya now to the inside of the 92 for the lead of the race. Mark Silas
Doesn't
jumps
have
to the
any
bottom
help.
as well.
Johnston doesn't have too much help. I think Priya's going to wind up taking the lead, but
Rainey's
Mark
not gonna
Silas
give that
has a huge run.
He's peeking to the bottom. He's not quite pushing the 41. As Rollo and the double zeros making moves now. He's going to the bottom of Luke Rainey. This is for 4th place.
Where did he come from? He started all the way in the back.
Priya McShane blocking the bottom line, holding on to the lead. Here comes Mark Silas,
Oh, Silas is
getting a
gonna
nose
move.
under.
Just gonna force her high.
They come to
Now
the
roll
stripe. I
it.
think Priya might lead the lap, and she will.
And then 3 wide for 3rd place back there.
I said this pack is spread out, but it has stacked back up. Look at these guys. 3 lanes solid, except for the lead now with the 22, Mark Silas being pushed by his team
Silas.
owner on the bottom. The 22 and the 3 DEI teammates running that middle lane right now. You can see what incarnation in the 95 trying to make the bottom work.
That bottom is strong if you give them enough room.
Boy, what a pack here. Well behaved so far,
Yeah.
but I'd be worried about these guys
We do
trying
have
to
a
look.
couple guys that
Oh,
we do have a
Carnation's
couple
making
guys
a
that
move.
lost the draft. Brad Flynn, NASCAR fan 48, filling in that 91 machine. Xander M, NJC, and of course Fireball. After that big slide and save, I think they got held back more because of that slide. People just trying to avoid it. But right now they're about 10 seconds behind.
And Anderson Reed as well, who is a lap down after
Yeah.
that unscheduled pit stop. 42 of Julio Cesar also just lost the draft. The rest of the pack still pretty close together.
Here comes Carnation looking for the lead, 3 wide on the bottom.
Still Priya and Johnston out front. They're clear the rest of the pack. NASCAR Fan 48 in the 91 got the call less than an hour before the race to get out here. He's a development driver for DEI, but they suddenly needed someone to fill in that 91 car, and this is his first time in the Sim Series driving, let alone racing. He's getting some good practice back here in the Daytona 250. As we look back to the front.
Shuffle out the lead to the top.
Johnston took it again.
Outside of
that 92.
Looking real strong so far.
He's been in control of this race.
Yeah.
Shane's going to get shuffled to the high side, and that high side can get dangerous if you get caught up there.
See Richard Herman in the 53 there in a backup car after flipping in the duel. Working out pretty well for them. He's up in second place. So he moves up to
here
get some
comes Rusty
draft.
Broussard to the bottom. Everybody's slipping and sliding. Who's that? That's the 18, I think, of
DNP.
DNP.
DNP with the 83 behind him and the 48.
I'm going to have to pop back out and in because I'm 3 seconds behind again like yesterday.
Yeah, go for it. See Ethan Head in the 46 just barely hanging on to the back of the pack. He, along with the 02 and the
how dangerous it is.
82. These are all guys who made their way in based off of their dual speed. They don't have charters, and they're just trying to get some good points today.
And we all know how hard it is to...
Oh, here comes
KHP
on
on the bottom. It's not the first time we've seen that. Okay, he's
they
good.
hang on.
Slides in just behind Jake 24. KHP has not been scared to use the bottom.
Aggression.
We've seen that all week
of
long.
Yeah.
That 8 car has been running right on the yellow line through the tri-oval. And
to talk about how dangerous that outside is, Powell on you started 4th place, has dropped to the back of the lead pack now. Just being stuck up top there.
Well, and Jake 24, he's stuck on the bottom line. He started 3rd, and he's now all the way in the back. So it's tough to hang on to track position here at this track.
Hasn't been tough for the 92. Ryan Johnson.
Yeah,
has
he's
been
got a strong
out front.
car.
He lost the lead for a little bit, got right back at it. And
Pretty underneath the Carnation for 3rd place.
he's led, I think, most of the laps today.
Yeah, that'll be a 7th lap led. Everybody else has only led 1.
Herman in the 53 looks like he's biding his time a little bit. He's not making any moves just yet. He's been pushing the 92 for a number of laps now.
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot of laps here.
And with
Don't
these
wanna burn up
leaders,
your stuff too early.
with these leaders going
Stay
single
straight.
file, well,
Here comes Priya.
spoke too early. Here comes Priya to the bottom. They were starting to pull away from the pack a little bit. They're really stretching this thing out. But
Now,
Johnson's going to drop down and pick up Priya and drag her along, and looks like he's going to ride that middle lane there.
and then the 2
the
Carnation
bright side with them
Motorsports
staying
entries.
single file, the bright side with them staying in their line is that they're able to gather a little bit better of a run. So they'll be able to charge for the lead a little bit better instead of being side by side and trying to side draft off of each other.
The 2 Carnation Motorsports entries, both in the top 5 right now. One Carnation in the 95, Rusty Broussard in the 55. They both started near the back, but they've made a pretty good charge to the front here. This Carnation's looking at the bottom of Priya for 2nd place.
Doesn't have a lot of help there on the bottom. Closest thing that is help is
The 48.
Dissect there in that 48.
And Michael Deitch behind him. The 57 has been fast all week long. He had a great run in the shootout until an eventual crash moved him back.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a little bit dicey now. We're seeing these guys starting to go 3 wide more. But at the front,
Mark Silas made a big move. He's still looking for big moves. He's got midlife behind him. Trying to push him.
pushing him on the inside of his own teammate in the 48. Priya to the bottom for the lead.
Underneath Johnson, look for the lead. Out of turn 2, looks trying to get a nose ahead.
Both don't have a lot of help. They're
Side
pretty
by
far
side,
ahead of
yeah.
the
There's
rest of the help that's there.
Not a lot of
So
help.
I think Priya might carry the bottom here, coming off of 4 and get at least in front of him.
Can she get clear? That's the important thing here. If you can clear yourself, you can pull up front, take control of the race.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Carnation's got a pretty big run on the
I
bottom.
think the 92 slid up there. You could see even Herman in the 53 running the same line, caught right up to the back of him. Priya gets down a block at
Shane back to
95.
the lead. She's gonna dive to the bottom. Oh,
Big block there.
what a block.
And now we got Silas looking to the inside, 3 wide for the lead.
Here we go.
Oh.
The 83 of midlife staying
Carnation's
right
gonna
behind
get
him.
stuck in that
Should
sucker
go.
hole.
3 wide out of 2.
But
We've
midlife
got
is
the
going to
whole
move
shot down the
up.
back.
He's
Everybody just
halfway between
abandoned
them.
Silas on the bottom.
Silas
Here
is
comes Chase the Coyote. Couple car lengths back.
Priya still leads.
He's still there.
Broussard
You have
looks to
give
the
him room.
bottom. Silas should be able to get out in front here, maybe.
Oh, Broussard's taking a look to the bottom. Silas blocks him.
Oh, man.
Not going to let him
They're
take him
3
3
by 3
wide.
by 3.
Priya still leads. They got a good run out of the corner. She's got the 92
Priya
behind
let
her.
on the top.
Oh, Pure's down. Pure's blowing up.
Whoa!
We got smoke coming out of the 61 car. Oh, no.
Wow.
Tough break for that 61.
Early on.
Sure.
The independent entry affiliated with Carnation Motorsports. Pure was one of the favorites. He had a great season last time out, almost won the championship. And this is not the start to Season 2 that he would have wanted. A lot of smoke pouring out of that 61 car. Luckily, didn't cause a wreck. The rest of the pack seems to have stayed together, and Priya has a car length lead over the rest of the pack.
He was good with getting out of the pack there. He was on the bottom, too, which helped. But if he would have been on the top of the track, I think we would have seen a couple of cars get collected.
Hopefully he'll be able to make it back to the pits.
I would think he
like,
would. He's at least far enough off the track.
as long as he doesn't drop any fluid or get stuck, we won't have a caution. Priya
Rest of the
holding
pack
on to the
adamant
lead.
about holding
Two-car
on to their
breakaway and
spots.
then the 3 line behind
Nobody
him.
wants to give an inch. They're 3 by 3 still.
These guys were going 3 wide, and Priya was stuck on the top, but she made it work. And now
Yeah.
she's clear of the field.
Well, and you know what I think helped that is they're looking to go 4 wide back there. I think that's Ben Pie onto the bottom behind Chase the Coyote. What helped is the inside line lost a little bit of their momentum because of where Pure was in the pack, where he blew up and had to pull down to the bottom. Everybody behind him had to check up.
But it looks like they're
Now
all
the top
right
two
back
looks like
together.
They've just hooked up.
Yeah.
Top 2 are going to be able to pull away a little
Oh,
bit.
Ben
with them
Pie's
going
looking at the
through
bottom
Uh-oh.
of Chase.
Chase hangs
They'll be
on
all
to the
right for
spot
now. But Ben Pie in that 20 now. Chase blocks him. Good. They're not going 4 wide yet.
Carnation back there, he's almost 4 wide.
A little bit
Back in
stuck
line,
in the
though.
middle. Looks like Herman's going to clear him, and they're going to go back down to 2 lanes at the front. Also working that outside has been the 92 of Ryan Johnston. We know that car's fast, and he's sat up there and fended off several attacks from these guys on the bottom side. He might be able to clear the 22. No, not yet. Chase the Coyote having a peek at Mark Silas. Looking to the bottom now. Here comes the 7.
gonna go
That
through
corner's
wide
gonna
right
force them to
away.
the middle line.
Not a lot of help there on the bottom.
Yeah, Mark
No
Silas is going
driver
to clear
wanted
the
to give
7.
any. No drivers wanting to give any kind of an inch. You get out of rhythm, out of sync, out of your line. You're likely going to be just dropping back.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, this pack is getting shuffled up coming out of turn 4. I see cars all over the place. Priya still
Surprised
leads.
they haven't gone 4 wide yet, especially with how much we've seen it in the other 3 races that we've seen so far in Speed Weeks. But these guys know that there's a long way to go between now and the checkered flag. We're not even a quarter of the way through.
Ryan
The 3 wide has
Johnston.
died down towards the front of the pack a little bit as well.
Johnston moves
Johnston
up
now
to
looking to-
2nd.
Looking to make his move to get that lead back. Continue controlling this race.
He's going to stay up top here, see if he can get a push from Rusty in the 55. But it's the 53 of Herman now in the bottom. We're seeing some familiar faces up front. A lot of these same cars have been in control of the pack today.
Yeah. Well, and the 53 was involved in that really big accident, rolled the car in the duel yesterday, got the car fixed up, and they're up running for the lead here.
He's pulling Ben Pie on the bottom. Here comes the 20. There's someone we haven't seen at the front all day. He's been around there, but looking to make some moves now. He's peeking under the 53. He'll go back and get some more draft. If these guys keep this up, I think in around 15 laps, we'll start to see some green flag pit stops once they start running out of fuel.
It's possible. She abandons the top side just to ride the middle between the two.
I mean, she's been in control the whole time. She's led, I think, 6 laps in a row now at 41. As we take a look at this back group of cars, which have now caught the 42 and the 16. They're sticking together, getting some practice, but as they're coming out of turn 4, we see the rest of the pack coming out of turn 2, so they're half a lap behind.
Yeah, their only hope now is going to be a caution.
Everybody else has stayed in the pack as Hunter B's dropping back just a little bit.
Yeah.
Trying to hang on. But if these guys keep going 3 wide, I don't think he'll have any problem getting back in the draft. Herman to the bottom for the lead.
See the 15 DS Gaming trying to make a 3 wide there on the bottom for the top spot. Doesn't have too much help there on the bottom. Priya hangs on to the lead for now.
He's got the 85 right behind him. That's Hello IMU. We were talking about him dropping to the back of the pack. He's made his way all the way back up here. And they're going to push the 53 to the lead, coming out of turn 2.
Yeah.
Hello IMU now looking at the bottom. DS Gaming has moved up a line. That could cost him. The 98 is behind the 85 in the bottom. Asteroid Strike, who started on pole. And this pack is tightening up again. This is dangerous.
We've seen this so far. They come together, they go 3 wide, they argue over track position, and then they shuffle back out.
Yep.
What a run by the 85 here.
The lead. Here comes
run.
Hello.
He had a huge run out of the corner. We don't normally see that from the bottom, but I think he's clear of the 53 already. Hello IMU to the lead.
Hello, I'm you is hello, I'm leading.
As
Should I
the
go?
70. Oh, the 60 and the 53. I don't know. Savage gave him a little tap.
Oh.
A little how do you do from the 60 car. I'm not sure if there was an event earlier that led to that. We're getting dicey. I think we're still 3 lanes.
Yeah, we're still 3. Nobody's making a 4th yet.
Whoa, and a dive to the bottom.
Asteroid
Cover
Strike
the spot, man.
throwing a block on the 60. And he's going to hold on to second. We got Savage Racing teammates on the bottom. Of course, Savage Toy Show, and then Cody Boggs in the 74. He's only making 5 starts this season, and proving that maybe he deserves a few more.
Certainly after his show in the duel and what he's doing today, he's definitely proven himself at least at the plate tracks.
And Hello IMU is still like a car length ahead of these guys.
Yeah, he's pulling away.
Yeah, they've bunched up. They're still arguing for track position behind us, giving him time to get away. Also, Luke Rainey, who was up there early on, is working his way back up towards the front as well. Down there on the bottom, behind Cody Boggs.
We know he knows how to be in the right place at the right time. Last year at Daytona 250, he made the pass in turns 3 and 4 to win the race on the final lap. I wonder if we're going to see anything like that again today, as the back group still running like 2 to 3 wide. And they're still about half a lap
20
behind.
seconds behind.
Oh, Luke Rainey looking at the bottom of Cody Boggs.
Uh-oh.
Could be 4
He's
wide
going to
here.
stick
Oh,
it
he's
in
gonna
there.
force it.
Boggs clears him.
Oh, they're going to go 4 wide.
Oh, no, he covered it. Thank goodness.
And Savage Toy Show.
I think he realized
back
that
of,
was not the move to make.
Hello, I'm you for the lead. Is Savage going to make a move, or is he just going to tend to ride back there for now?
And see what he does. He's
Your
lost the help
NQM
of his
ends.
teammate at this point. Cody Boggs is down to
These
5th.
two teams have a technical alliance as well, so...
With these brand new Dodge Challengers this season.
Much better looking than the Chargers, in my opinion. But
Seriously, these cars look fantastic. The new Mustangs as well. I mean, they're doing well. The top, I think, 10 almost made up entirely of Mustangs and Challengers.
pony cars.
DSGaming drops way down the banking. He's going to have a run on the 60 here. We've got Herman right behind him.
Yeah.
He's got his Power Sport Racing teammate, the 98 of Asteroid Strike, just behind him.
They're going to go 3 wide for second here.
Diaz has a good run up the middle, though. It looks like he's got
Neither
past
car on the
60.
inside or the middle have help.
His teammate's going to get behind him, and Herman's all alone in the bottom.
Yeah, he's looking for Mech back there to get to the back bumper of him. Rainey looks to the bottom instead, though. He's going to give him the help.
And Mech behind him. And look, it's the 92 of Ryan Johnston yet again near the front. I look for him to make a few moves.
Yeah.
Although he's got the 18 of DNP under him. On lap 29 of 100 here, we're almost a third of the way through this race. And if this race goes caution-free, we're looking at 2 pit stops. So I think lap 35, 36, maybe close to 40, we're going to see guys start to come in, and then things are going to get really interesting as the 53 goes to the bottom for the lead.
If we go caution-free, I think we're going to look at 3 pit stops. We're going to, well, actually, no. My math is just way off.
It's okay, we forgive you.
Finally, someone who's dethroned Hello I'm You. That 85 has been in control of the pack for 6 laps in a row. But here comes Herman. Oh, he's pulling a crossover. Here comes the 85. What a move. 53 will get that lap, but
to keep this lead.
wow. Hello I'm You is he really wants to be up front. As we see the 97 of Mechanized Chaos now on the bottom, 3 wide for third. Herman's back to the
3
top
wide,
side.
all the way deep. Let's run back again.
But they've been able to go 3 wide without making a mess.
Yeah, it's 4 wide where things get issues.
And the 53 backed underneath of Hello I'm You for the lead again.
This battle's still raging on. Herman now clears the 85, but that could cost him. We saw the 85 pull the crossover last time. He's going to try it again. Not quite close enough. So Herman will have led those 2 laps. As Mech is slowly but surely getting past the 2 and the 15 on the bottom here. And Hello I'm You again to the lead. These boys are just shuffling back and forth.
Well, everybody else is trapped 3 wide behind him. They can't really get close to these 2 guys that are basically running away from the field here.
Hello, I am back to the lead.
Full car lane.
Thank you, Cody. And the 15 of DSGaming now to the bottom. He's clear of the rest of these guys.
It's a great run.
And he was on the very top.
Side.
He was on the very top. Now he goes to the very bottom, having a peek under the 85.
He's looking for the lead. He might have a shot here.
Hello, I'm You tries to block. He knows the 15 is there. His spotter will be on the radio telling you, no, you're not clear. Although he might be now. He got a good push from the 53. But DSGaming, hold on the bottom.
Oh, you see Hallow move up the racetrack. That's going to open the door big time for that 15. They're going to be side by side down the backstretch.
But Hello got a good run out of the corner, and the 53 is going to push him. He's clear of the 15 for now. Here comes Mech to the bottom.
Mech to the bottom.
Mechanized Chaos, his first race in the Sim Series. Although DNP's behind him, how faithful is he going to be?
He's looking to make it 4 wide. Everybody stays in line.
So now again, Hello I'm You is a car length ahead of the rest of the pack, who are all battling each other 3 wide. Mech slides up a little bit.
Oh,
DNP to the bottom. Careful,
wide.
boys. Oh, DNP's got help from Dysick in the 48.
I don't like this.
Mech blocks.
Mech comes back to the bottom. He cleared him. He had a good enough run.
And through all that, Luke Rainey has dropped back a little bit.
Spots.
That middle line had to check up pretty badly. So it's going to put DSGaming back at the front and going to give Mech somewhere to go when the 18 sticks a bumper underneath him.
And now there's room to make that pass, but Mech covers the spot again in the tri-oval.
We are approaching the fuel window. Things are going to start getting dangerous here. These guys have to be on the bottom when they come to pit.
nobody tried making any strategy because the only car that's pitted so far is Anderson Reed, but he pitted after the first lap, so he's going to be on the same plan as everybody else right now.
Yeah, clearly an unscheduled stop there at the beginning as well.
53 to the bottom, 3 wide for the lead.
They're going to go 3 wide for the lead.
And he's got a shot if he can get a little bit of help from yep, that's DMP behind him, and he will.
And there is no help up on the top line. Stronger momentum to this bottom line, I would think.
Wow, that pack is unbelievable. These guys are showing certainly more skill and more restraint than they did yesterday and last week.
Yeah.
And the year before.
This is revolutionary here for the Sim Series.
DNP to the bottom.
Here comes the 18.
To the lead for the first time today.
Dissect behind him.
48's looking in the bottom. DNP's going to try and get a push from DS Gaming in the middle. But hello, IMU giving the 53 a good
53.
shot.
53!
And he clears the 18.
Herman to the front again.
Oh, we're getting 4 wide to AFK Master on the bottom. Oh, we got boys coming in.
AFK Master. Oh, we got people pitting in the back, but they're 4 wide in front of him.
The 47 and the 77.
Janza coming on the pit road.
Janza on Hunter
still
B.
4
Oh,
wide.
they're getting into each other.
Oh!
84 on the apron.
That's F1 fan.
He's still underneath Michael Deitch.
And now
He is
Michael
not
Deitch
lifting.
is stuck in the middle.
4
They're
wide
still
through
4
1 and
wide.
2.
Wide!
DS Gaming on the corner of Michael Deitch. This could get dangerous. Deitch needs
This
somewhere
is
to go.
already dangerous.
Oh, Michael Deitch is going to get hooked.
He's got it. He found
They
some space
saved it.
to AFK Master.
Hey,
Left
hang
him some
on.
room.
Wow.
Xander M coming in.
Wow.
Janza and Hunter B. No one else bites yet.
Yep.
Oh, we got a problem. We got a problem. Reckon. The 84 around.
I think F1 fan ran out of fuel or something.
Oh,
His
big
car got
crash.
slow. Michael Deitch.
Oh my-
Hard hit.
oh my
Carnation. The 3.
Oscar Lover's in the fence.
84's done.
Hard hit.
Oh,
I think he
he
ran out of
break?
fuel.
The 95 is going to be
Goky's
done.
around.
The 3 is
Jake
destroyed.
24 has damage.
Ethan Head with a
I
lot of damage
think-
as well. VGO 3 has some.
I think F1 fan ran it out of fuel. I think he was going to come to pit road. That's why he dropped to the bottom the lap before, and then he ran it out of fuel coming down the backstretch. Unbelievable.
Michael
Wow.
Deitch is destroyed.
Yeah.
That
And he had a
57 is
really strong
smoking.
car all weekend.
Can't even read the sponsor on the side of the car. Wow.
Yeah. There's F1 fan. I think he's going to be out of this race too.
3 is out.
Oscar Lover at 301 is
Ow.
out.
Let's go back and take a look at what happened, because that was a lap of chaos. I mean, we saw them go 4 wide,
Yeah.
and it looked like they survived it. You see, the 84 gets hooked in the tri-oval by the 02, and then he's on the bottom for the next half a lap underneath Michael Deitch. But it's when we get to the end of the back straightaway.
I think he just runs it out of fuel.
Yeah, he pulls to the bottom, and the 57 has nowhere to
He had a
go.
problem. The AFK Master got into the back of Michael Deitch, couldn't get on the brakes
Oh,
fast enough,
boy.
and everybody went around.
The 95 and the 3
Hard
got them
hit for
hard.
Carnage.
And then
Shot.
further on in the
Goky
pack,
got into the back of somebody.
this is after they got through the wreck.
Oh,
Jake
Goky
24.
got into the back of Ben Pye, Jake 24.
Oh, yep.
Mark Silas
Goky
in the
gets
22.
Silas. Oh, and the stacks up the 46 and the 82 on the top side.
The 82, Ethan Head,
Oh, boy.
BGO3.
Monster crash here.
A lot of cars.
And let's go on board here with Michael Deitch, who was right behind the 84. Let's go actually with AFK Master. He's 2 cars back, and you're going to see the 84 pull to the inside when he knows he's out of gas. You see, he turns left immediately, gets to the apron, but the pack behind him has nowhere to go. And then big hits as What Incarnation and NASCAR Lover both go to the bottom, and a wreck after the fact as well.
And a lot of those guys are out of the race. Carnation, F1 fan, Michael Deitch, NASCAR Lover, all out of this race due to that accident.
What Incarnation was stuck on the inside of midlife, chose the bottom, and they just slid down.
Ugh.
He was blindsided, almost blocked by the 57 car, and then the 84 slides down in front of him. He's got nowhere to go. Let's go bumper cam. Hang on, boys. Oh my gosh. Hard hit. And that Pepsi machine is done.
It's toast.
Tore the fenders of it.
Michael Deitch is destroyed. This second pack will be able to catch up to everyone else.
Yeah, and the 47 and the 77 are still on the lead lap.
They each pitted.
We'll have to see
and
what
they're
these
gonna
guys
be
do for pitting.
They're going to be at the back here.
Well, here's the thing: if people are running out of fuel, I would pit now, so that way I don't run out of fuel here on this next part. But everybody else stayed out.
Have these guys not come in?
No,
Mech did.
25th on to the front, stayed out. Richard Herman came in. Hello, IMU. Ryan Johnston, Carter Friesen, NASCAR Fireball, NASCAR Fan 48, and then we have Janza and Hunter. Ethan Head, Mark Silas, they were all involved in that crash. Oh, wait.
Yeah, we got most people coming in, but some people staying.
Yeah, scoring took a while.
Priya's staying
The top
out.
6 looks like stayed out.
Rollo.
Brad Flynn, Jake 24,
Spookboy.
KHP.
Wow. The 01 of Xander M is a lap down. He was unlucky in those pit stops. Just got lapped as the wreck was happening.
He pitted, but he was part of that second pack that was farther behind.
Yeah.
If he would have been in that first pack, he would have been all right.
Like the 47 and the 77 are.
Yeah.
So the top 6 stayed out. So that's Priya McShane, Rollo, McSpookboy, KHP, Jake 24. The 12 is a lap down. The 01 is a lap down. And then Brad Flynn stayed out as well. Herman and everyone else came into pit. They might be...
Interesting strategy call early on in the race as well.
They could be banking on an early wreck. Because, I mean, they know they've got lap cars, maybe some slower guys at the front. Jake 24 is coming in.
Oh, wait. Jake 24 is coming in. And he did not stop. Got to wonder if these guys are going to try and make it as long as they can. And then pit later
you know
here
what?
in this caution.
Yeah, because Jake was near the back
are
anyways.
able to stretch it.
Jake was near the back. If he stays out and then pits, he's going to be at the back no matter what. But he'll have
well, we have
a lot
one to
more
green,
gas.
so those guys staying out are out of luck now. They're going to have to pit under green.
Wow. So Priya, Rollo,
So the top
Spookboy,
5.
KHP, and Brad Flynn. So 2 of the No Quarter Motorsport entries, 2 of the McShane entries, and then KHP. Really interesting strategy here. That's only going to pay off if there's a caution. Otherwise, that's a gamble I don't think they needed to take. Especially Priya, who we know has a fast car.
Those other guys were up at the front for a lot of this too. McSpookboy made an appearance there at one point. Rollo's been up there for quite a while. We saw KHP making some aggressive moves earlier on. Brad Flynn hasn't been much of a factor. He started at the back. I think he was actually in that second pack.
Yeah,
I
he
may
was.
be wrong on that. But he, after crashing in the duel yesterday with a lot of damage, I get taking a risk, but I don't think there's going to be anything to reward this.
And you wonder how much more these guys' tires are up here in the front too. How are they going to have as much speed as the guys behind them? Or are they just going to get run over?
This is going to be an interesting second half of the race here, as we're going to have 60 laps to go on this green flag. The 01 and the 12, each a lap down. They're going to start in the bottom line. Everyone else, single file on the top. The Sim Series official pace van pulls into the pits, and Priya McShane is going to take the green flag, and we are racing again here at Daytona.
Here we go. We'll see if anybody is able to...
Wow, and the 2 lap cars immediately push each other to the front.
Well, yeah, they pitted. They've got fresher tires.
And they're
right as
going
well.
2 wide in front of them.
Are they out of gas?
Yeah.
Why are they so slow? The 41 in this...
I don't know, because KHP stayed out too, but he's got a big run.
Rollo's
He's
really
Rollo's
slow.
dropping back. Rollo's out.
Slow.
What's going on?
I think all of these guys might be out.
What kind of a call was that? The 00 is going to move
How
up.
many strategists are getting fired?
I don't know if they're out
don't know if
or
they're
if it's
out or
just
if
the
they're-
tires or what.
The tires. I
It
mean,
won't be
we're
tires.
40
Look at how
laps
much
on
faster the
tires, so
85 is. They're flying
Here
away.
comes Hallow IMU. But if these guys were out of fuel, they'd be slowing down a lot. You need to go to the back of the field because Travis is stacking them up. They have got... Oh, this is
be
going to be
careful.
bad.
KHP's
they're
coming in.
wide.
Travis is stacking them up. But
Oh,
he's
and
coming
Travis
in.
is pitting now. Travis has to be out.
Rollo's in. KHP is in.
Oh, Priya's out. Priya's out.
Priya's stuck on top. She can't come in. Oh,
McSpook
contact with the
boys out.
15.
Oh,
Goki's
trouble.
around.
Look out. Goki's around.
The 97
Priya's
as well.
around.
Everyone
McSpook
trying to
boys
avoid
crashing.
this.
Oh, Carter Friesen makes it. Mech is involved. That's going to bring out the caution.
Mac
Mark
is running into
Silas,
his teammate here.
VGO3. That's not Mark Silas. That's Michael
Dicek.
Deitch. No. Yeah, that's Dicek.
The 97,
What
bunch of
numbers
damage.
were their strategists looking at? I guarantee all of them are getting fired.
Yeah. Well, now the guys that pitted here, they're going to look pretty smart. As Savage is going to take the lead, bringing him back to the caution flag.
Savage, yeah, passes
Savage
the
joins
85.
Ryder. Takes the lead.
And they are eons ahead of everybody else.
Yeah.
I think 16 is going to lose a lap here.
Oh, look at this stack up on pit road because these guys are out of fuel.
Oh, they can't get out of
look
the pits because
Priya
they're
just
stuck
got
on the
towed.
bottom.
They are 3 wide. Mixed
The
Boot Boy
6 has
needs
got to
get
go.
towed.
He's done. He's out of gas.
Oh, this reminds me. I'm getting Pocono
Oh, be
flashbacks.
careful. Don't go on the track.
Cars on
Okay.
the bottom
All right, we're
lane.
good. We're good. Woo, that was dangerous.
Ethan Head is coming and not slowing down. Thank you.
That could have been really bad. What is going on with these fuel calls? That was
That
bizarre.
was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Xander M's going to get his
And we
lap
saw
back.
some dumb things at Pocono last season. These
Wow.
guys were involved in the accident. Of course, they're going to pit.
I've never seen anything
Man.
like that. And look at NASCAR fan 48 in the 91. He's sitting in 6th place. This is his first time ever in one of these cars.
Yeah.
Oh, KH, what? Could go a little bit slower there, pal.
Where's he going? KHP is flying.
He's taking a
around the
wave
racetrack.
around, and he's doing it aggressively, as is the 00.
Well, those guys didn't get lapped by the caution.
Yeah.
So they've got to go out and do another lap. And
Anderson
get themselves
Reed as
back
well.
On the lead lap.
Well,
Anderson Reed looks like he has damage, right?
no, he pitted. The 46 has damage, as does the 11, the 77, and the 18.
77 has a lot of damage. I think those guys are just stacking up. What is
Mark
going
Silas
on?
is destroyed.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even see him get involved. So we had guys that were stacking up all over the racetrack.
We're going to go back and see what on earth happened.
Oh, you know what?
When Priya...
I think Mark Silas got collected in that thing on the backstretch. I think there might have been something on the backstretch that caused that. We'll have to see.
So Priya runs out of gas in the tri-oval, squeezes the
And then
15.
McSpook Boy runs out right there.
Oh, yeah, they're both done.
I don't know if he runs.
He gets...
The instinct was to go to the bottom, and they couldn't go to the bottom when there's 15 cars there. Oh, they just keep piling it in.
Whoa, the
Man.
77. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. He missed
Right
Priya by
through.
inches.
But you gotta
Full
watch
steam
these
ahead.
guys coming back up onto the racetrack.
Where's he going?
Oh,
Wow.
my goodness.
We have to follow Mark Silas and see where he got his damage.
Yeah, because he was wrecked pretty badly.
I think it might have been after the caution came out, after they crossed
Oh,
the
did
line.
they stack up on the back?
I was gonna say the backstretch.
Yep, the 9
Oh,
gets
yeah.
turned,
Oh,
and they
no.
all stack up.
Oh man, Goki, Chase a Coyote, he got up in the air. He almost went
Oh, the
upside
39
down.
is
Oh,
done.
my goodness.
Oh,
Oh, the
39 is a
92
lot
of
of
Johnston involved.
Johnston,
After leading so much at the start of this race.
Chase a Coyote, a lot of damage. I think that's. Well, I can't quite tell who that is. I think it might be the 74. Cody has damage.
That rainbow
He's
hood has
toast.
popped right up.
Cody Boggs involved as well.
Oh boy, they've pulled the front end off the 28 car, and they're going to try and get it going. Same with the 22. The 74 doesn't have a rear end.
Yeah.
And 12's got damage. He's coming in. The 92, they tried to fix up. It'll be interesting to see what kind of pace he has. And
Hallow pitted.
the whole thing is
I think.
shaken up. What are they still doing?
Oh no, Hallow's
I
right
still
there.
think we're not sorted out here.
I think we're going again. I believe this
I mean,
is
the lights
the
are
order.
lights are still on, so this looks right.
I don't know why Rolo's in 5th place.
It might have been from when the caution came out when people crossed the line. Because with them pitting,
What?
he may have beat some people back to the line. I don't know, man.
But he crosses the
He
line
pitted
here.
before all that nonsense happened.
Everyone
Yeah.
else came in. And he's driving around the outside of the pacing line. So he's
Well, he'll
racing
get
it
black flagged
back
if-
here. So why is he lined up in 5th? 4th?
Well,
That's to be something to discuss with the drive-through official stewards on that one.
yeah, we'll have to figure that one out. We'll figure it out if he gets black flagged here on the restart. That's how we'll know it was wrong.
Spookboy and
Spookboy
Priya,
is still running.
they're both laps down because they had to get towed
Everybody
back to the
is
pits.
running. It's just Priya, McSpookboy, and Brad Flynn. They're all lapped. Everybody else is still on the racetrack and still contending. Whether or not they have damage is a different story.
What an entirely bizarre turn of events halfway through this race.
Yeah.
In true drive-through sim series fashion. Wouldn't be a race without some kind of weird left turn.
Well, there's no right turns.
I'm gonna go.
Lights are off on the pace van. Brad Flynn is gonna... He's a lap down. As is Anderson Reed.
They're
in
coming
the
to line up
12.
on the bottom.
I don't know how Brad Flynn got a lap down. And then Priya and
I think it
Spookboy
might have
both come
been
back
pitting.
around. So Savage leads from KHP, Hello IMU, and Rolo is somehow being scored in 4th place. Janza, who made that early pit stop, is sitting up in 5th, and then it's last year's winner Luke Rainey behind him, Ben Pye 7th, NASCAR Fan 48 in 8th, then it's Midlife and Rusty Broussard. This is shaking things right up.
Yeah, wow.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see some other plot twist before the end of this race. So they will not be able to make it to the end. They're going to have to pit at least once. And hopefully they all do it when it's time.
Reports coming in from the pit lane. The strategists for the 98 and the 15 were asked to leave the pit box early. No Quarter Motorsport has fired the 06 or fired the 6 and the 00's crew chiefs effective immediately, and Pantallica was seen running towards the 41's pit box screaming he's going to murder a strategist.
Wow, okay. So we need to call the coroner to Daytona International Speedway then for an off-track incident. Okay, good to know.
Pace van pulls in, and for lap 47 of 100, green flag back in the air. Savage Toy Show, your new leader. This time, everybody gets going.
And that 60's been strong.
He's going to clear the 16. You see these Haas cars, and it got me confused. The 16 and the 41 near each other on track. But they are both a lap down. As the 16 moves
Comes
up,
KHP to the bottom. Not wasting any time trying to get back up to the lead.
Janza on the 47 is going to be the first one to look 3 wide on the bottom. He's got the 91 going to follow him. NASCAR Fan 48. And they're disposing pretty quickly of these lap cars, the 12. And Janza to the inside of Priya as well, as Flynn's not letting this go. He wants to get back to the lead lap.
Whoo! What a dive to the bottom there.
He'll have no draft,
He's not
though.
gonna make any
Savage
friends
doesn't
with
want to
us
help
like
him. So put Janza in the 47 up to 3rd, and the 91 up to 4th. See what he can do with the lap
Rusty
car. He's going to the
Broussard
bottom.
thought about going 4 wide.
Janza's going to move up a little bit. That could cost him if the 91 gets a bumper underneath him, and he does. So they're 3 wide now for 2nd place. As Savage Toy Show has the lap car buffer of the 16 between them, but here comes Brad Flynn to the bottom. Flynn's trying to get out in front. And
refusing to give that lap up.
well, if he gets a caution right now, he'll be able to get his lap back. If he's behind the leader at all, then he'll always be stuck a lap down. As Broussard on the bottom making it work. Julio Caesar having a peek. 2 of the McShane cars, the 42 and the 25. The only 2 that are left on the lead lap. They're all on the bottom.
We're stacking.
Oh, we're wrecking. The 00 round.
Oh, we're wrecking. Oh,
Rolo
no,
spins.
no.
Big crash. Oh, upside down. Chase the Coyote.
Oh! Chase the Coyote. Carter
Flipping
Friesen.
in
Hunter B
turn
makes
3.
it through. Goky makes it through.
Anderson
Reed
involved.
again. More damage. I think that was only a couple of cars, but that was a hard crash.
And that all started with Rollo spinning somewhere on the back straightaway.
Did he get the boot? That's the question here.
And,
See if we get a better
looks like he
camera
tried
angle. He sees
think
a
he-
gap on the outside here between the 53 and the 20, and he just wasn't clear.
Well, I think the 53 might have come down just a touch, but it wasn't by much.
Oh, and Chase just runs into the
Chase
12.
Coyote
And
had
gets flipped
nowhere
over.
to go. The 12 tried to get by the spinning car, moved to the outside, and the 7 just had nowhere to go. Another hard crash for Chase the Coyote. Bad weekend continues after having issues right at the beginning of the duel yesterday.
I think the 00's trying to look for that spot, and then the 53 came down just a touch, and 2 cars into 1 causes this carnage.
Hooked bumpers, and there. That was all she wrote.
That 7 car is still rolling for now.
Let's take a look at the 53's onboard here and see if we can see exactly what happened.
And Chase the Coyote has retired.
Yeah, the 00 comes up on him. He was looking for that gap. Oh, what a hit from the 7. I mean, the 12 Anderson Reed just gets shot out on track in front of him. And will he get his lap back, the 16? He's racing to the line here with Broussard. And he does.
He will. He got him.
Just by a nose.
Barely.
Wow. So,
line at the
they
line,
wrecked
so
after the line.
Oh,
the 55 gets
Rusty
turned.
Broussard got dumped by Julio Cesar. We missed that at the line. Rusty Broussard got dumped.
Whoa.
And he almost came up in front of Travis.
Oh.
That was close.
How did that happen? They came across the line. And then he moves up and he hooks himself. He runs into the 16.
He bounced off of Savage Toy Show.
No, that was Brad Flynn. And
I thought he bounced off the 60.
he should get his spot back, and he does.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So he drives past everyone.
What? Yeah, because
except
everybody checked up for him.
Yep, and he's coming in. So 55's coming in. Everyone else is. No, the 91 stays out.
And NASCAR Fan 48 stays out. A little bit of
Everyone
strategy
else
there.
comes
Saw
in.
another car stay out there.
They still, I don't think they'll be able to make it to the end.
No, they shouldn't.
So staying out and getting moved to the front, the 91 of NASCAR Fan 48, the 47 of Janza. Priya McShane is still a lap down, as is McSpookboy in the 6th. Xander M was a lap down. Got out in front as the first caution came out. Got his lap back, and here he is sitting in 4th place.
But how about this guy leading the race right now? Gets the call an hour before showtime, and now he's out in front.
Seriously.
Wow. Yeah, and to think Crispy Fried Racer qualified that car, would have been driving it, got suspended just before this race started. And now he's seeing his car in the lead. Janza, who he barely made it in off the duels. They're running an uncharted 47 team, and he's sitting in 2nd. Xander M moves up to 3rd, and then it's DNP 10. Dysick in his very first start is 5th, and this car is in 6th place. CodyHGaming without a front end is sitting in 6th.
CodyHGaming with that refuse to lose attitude.
And Mechanized Chaos behind him also has damage. Then it's everyone who pitted, starting with the 55 of Rusty Broussard. So we might see a little breakaway here, because that 28 is going to be slow. It'll be a matter of how quickly people can get around him on this restart. So we're going to pace one more time around, and then we'll be ready to go green. NASCAR Fan 48 leading laps in his very first time driving one of these cars.
Dropped right into the seat. They probably didn't even have time to change the seat out, so they just had to put like I don't know.
Throw some foam in there.
Roll padding in
Make
there
it
so
work.
that he could sit in there.
And he's put that Tesco 91 out front. So lights are out
Lap cars go to the
on
bottom
the
here.
pace van. So the 41 and the 6, both the cars that ran out of fuel. They're each 3 laps
Terrible
down.
strategy calls.
So Brad Flynn gets his lap back. Although he's still got a lot of work because he is deep in the pack. And we got damaged cars like Cody Boggs in the 74 with no rear end. And the 28 up here with no front end.
That's probably a little bit more problem.
And Anderson Reed as well, who
Having
is...
no rear end.
Anderson Reed's a lap down,
just
and he's missing the rear as well.
Just get rid of that rear panel. Takes rid of the drag. Although you're going to need some shape on the nose to plow through the air. But so that 28, I feel like is going to drop like a rock.
I think we may see a bit of a wall here if, you know, they're trying to get around the outside of these slow lap cars, but they're going to be trying to get around the inside of Cody H and the wrecked 28.
This does not give me lots of optimism heading into the green flag here that we're going to not see another big wreck here.
Oh, they say
Oh yeah,
cautions
they're
breed
gonna crash
cautions.
hard.
And in the drive-through sim series, cautions breed flips. And why is he flipping? What happened here?
Pace fan pulls in. Green flag is out again. NASCAR fan 48 leads the field to the green. Pretty slow start here, but McSpookboy wants to get past Priya. He wants to be the first car lap down here and maybe get his lap back. Because if we see an early wreck, whoever gets in front of the leader gets to get their lap back.
Well, so far it's working for him. Got a lot of help there. Anderson Reed, DNP there on the bottom. 3 wide up front.
So
Clears them
McSpookboy
both.
trying to clean his act up after they ran out of fuel. He's going to have to do this a lot if he wants to be back in the lead, though. He's 3 laps down.
Yeah.
Same with Priya. So let's look deeper in the pack where we see some of these guys starting to hold everyone up. CodyHGaming in the 28 is a parachute on the top.
Yeah, he's not helping anybody right now.
Fuel's doing a pretty good job of getting under him, though. Hopefully it doesn't cause any carnage
Oh,
here.
he stayed up to the high side, so that makes it easy for everybody else. If he cuts down to the bottom, that's when we're going to see issues.
So the 91 leads Xander M up to 2nd after being a lap down.
I was going to say, he was a lap down 50 laps ago. Maybe not that long ago, but...
He's got a nice push here from the 55 of Brassard. DNP now just behind him. Jan's sort of holding his own on the top side, though. Rusty might make a look 3 wide. He's right on the rear corner of the 01.
I don't think anybody's told Priya she's 3 laps down. She's racing like she's racing for the win.
Oh, so is McSpookboy.
McSpookboy wants some of them lap backs. Wow, laps back.
And now that 91 is a sandwich between 2 lap cars.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's probably
Talk
happy
about a
with
buffer
that.
zone.
I mean, as
He's
long
got
as
a front and rear buffer.
Well, Priya's looking at the bottom now. It's going to move him up.
It did.
Sort of gives an opportunity here for Xander to make a move for the lead.
No, but he's got to go to the bottom. He can't go up to the top and follow that 91. Otherwise, he's going to be in trouble.
Well, he's listening to the commentary because here he goes. Underneath the 41, but the 91 was able to clear her down the back straightaway.
Cuts it down.
So NASCAR fan 48 still in the lead. Rusty goes to the bottom. And now attaching themselves onto this front group, the 25 of Jake 24 and the number 20 of Ben Pye. They're trying to get themselves involved in this battle for the lead. So we're just past the halfway point here in the Daytona 250.
Jake 24 with a strong weekend. Getting a little bit of damage. They're trying not to let itself down.
Here comes DNP to the bottom. 3 wide for 2nd.
Jake staying right behind him. Ben Pye looks down to the bottom. He's got no help. Rusty pulls down. This is for the lead of the race. Here comes the 55.
Rusty Brassard to the point.
Fittingly running that Michael Waltrip tribute The Napa 55, new leader, Rusty Broussard.
And can he dispose of McSpookboy the lap car?
They've already moved Priya back. And they're going 3 wide now with Benpai on the bottom.
Benpai.
He's got his teammate, his team owner, Savage Toy Show, behind him. These two have been working together all day long. Rusty's got a good run on the 6. Is he going to let him stay in front? He might, because he gets some free draft while staying in the lead.
Yeah.
So he could be perfectly fine sitting behind this 6 car. And I know we've seen McSpookboy,
91 to the bottom, got the draft off the 55.
but the 55 has the pull from the 6. Is he able to clear him for the trial? We'll know.
DNP cuts to the bottom, though. He's looking to push that 91 by.
He moves to the top now. Trying to go around the outside. They're going to leave the 91 alone on the bottom. But here comes Xander M in the 01. Benpai in the 20. We got a real battle for the front now. Xander goes to the bottom. Benpai follows him.
Xander M.
Ben decides against it.
Benpai. He goes to the middle, but Savage Toy Show is going to stick with him on the bottom. 3 wide for second.
Wasn't Hunter B involved in that big crash? He's up here now, as is the 9 of Fireball after he spun on at the very start and lost the draft. He saved it, kept it off the wall, and that 9 is clean. Into the top 10, soon into the top 5.
And Rusty finally getting underneath the McSpookboy there up front. Another 3 by 3.
This is quite a pack here, all battling for second
Rusty
place.
Broussard just passed Spookboy. So now there's a lap car separating the leader and everybody else.
Spookboy to the bottom, though. He's trying to stay in front.
Here comes Savage to the bottom.
Savage is going to use McSpookboy to leave the 55 up top and make a pass for the lead.
Oh, and here comes Janza looking almost 4 wide underneath Hunter B off the corner. And Savage Toy Show goes back to the front here at the Daytona 250.
And this pack has allowed the 8 of KHP01 and the 53 of Richard Herman to catch up. As we can see these guys go in single file, trying their best to get a run on this pack and get back in the action.
Hello, I'm you. AFK Master.
Trace
They all
Ryder,
have really strong
83 as
cars
well.
trying to get to the front.
And at the front, it's a bird-like V formation with the number 60. Savage Toy Show in the lead. Hunter B, who I could have sworn had a damaged car, is sitting in second place.
I thought he had some sort of damage, but...
That 77 was strong. Refused to remove his foot from the throttle after that one wreck.
Boy, these guys are really spreading coming out of the turns. 53 of Herman was looking the inside of the 8. Now he gets moved up to the middle by Jake 24. KHP01 in that 8 car. He loves the bottom. Here he goes, making a move for second place. Boy, there's not a lot of cars in this pack, but they're certainly racing each other tight. 3, almost 4 wide at a few points here. They've got just under 40 laps to go here. Still a lot of racing to be done. I think still a lot of hearts to be broken. Savage to the bottom, blocking the run from the 8. Janza's still holding on the top side, as he has for a few laps. We're going to start running into lap traffic here soon. VGO 3 and the 82 is just coming out of turn 2 right now. He's lost the draft with his teammate. He and the 97 mech used to be working together, now not quite. Could get in the way if these guys stay 3 wide. I mean, we've seen how much lap traffic can change the face of this race as KHP goes to the bottom. For the first time today, that 8 car, the DEI number 8, into the lead. Oh, be careful. Is that's Flynn on the bottom? He's looking at the inside of DNP.
Priya's still mixed up in all this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, 3 laps down. As is McSpookboy, but he's sort of been shuffled to the back. Priya, meanwhile, is actually sort of moving to the front of this group. And all while this is happening, the 8 is pulling away.
Yeah, see you later. Everybody else just got held up.
This is not something you see very much at a super speedway, but because of the 82 getting in the way, he's breaking this whole pack up and spreading them apart. All while letting that second line catch up.
Oh, that does not look good.
Oh, they are stacking up, and here comes cars like Midlife and the AFK Master.
Hello, I'm you, back into the mix. The 15 of DS Gaming, Ryan Johnston in the 92. The 25 and the 77 of Jake and Hunter have dropped way back. They might lose the draft here. They got stuck behind VGO3 for several laps. But now Mech is holding up the 18 and the 55. Everybody's getting shuffled up as we're making our way through this lap traffic. And KHP now has a 6-7 kart length lead.
At least he's gone.
But these guys will catch him pretty quick, working together. Well, maybe not working together.
Oh,
Here comes Flynn to the bottom for
so
second.
much for that.
Although he's got a huge
From
run in the
almost a lap
8. Look
down
at the
back to
speed
the
difference.
front.
Wow.
Man, oh man. Brad Flynn to the front.
From almost a lap down.
Yeah.
He was a lap down.
Back to
The
the lead.
01 was a lap down. Now look at them. They're all in the top 5. But this pack behind them is starting to form up here. Once they get together, they'll be moving pretty quickly. Hopefully they don't drop anyone. The 2, the 98, the 33, just a little bit behind. As this field is now spread out across the whole backstretch. We'll go back up the order to the front, where they're approaching the slow car, the 28 of CodyHGaming. They go to the
they're coming in
bottom.
fast.
This could hold up KHP, though, if he gets stuck on top. Everyone else is sitting on the bottom. Flynn trying to break
Savage
the
back
draft
to
a
the
little
front.
bit.
Ben Pye looking to the bottom. 3 wide back there. As Cody's just clogging everything up now.
Oh, he's going to get stuck in the middle. KHP's had enough. He's going around the outside.
That's dangerous, though.
Boy, Cody is slow. I mean, he's got no front end on the car.
They're already 3 wide behind him. This is going to end badly for somebody. I think that's Ryan Johnston there. He's still running inside the top 15.
Oh,
But
boys,
he's gonna
be
drop
careful.
far now.
KHP, big move to the bottom of DS Gaming. Johnson's got to move down.
Yeah.
He won't be able to do it. Here comes Jake.
Oy.
Cody blocks
And now
the
Cody's
bottom.
going to move down in front of
Oh.
Jake 24.
This is creating a huge stack up. Rusty Broussard now in this.
And
Julio
he's
Caesar.
continuing to block that 25.
But now he's going to move to the top. Can the 25 get a
is where
bumper
Rusty
underneath him?
went.
Yes.
Or not Rusty, Ryan Johnston.
Yeah, Johnston has lost a lot of spots stuck behind the 28 here.
Yeah, he's going to fall all the way to the back of that pack.
Got a battle for the lead
Here
now.
comes Ben Pye for the lead.
Ben Pye to the bottom out of turn 2. Priya, hello, close behind. Although Priya's 3 laps down. Still just running along with these guys.
Probably trying to get as much experience as you can.
Here comes Ben Pye to the lead. Priya's going to put her teammate on the top 3 wide.
3 wide. Wow.
And that could really cost Flynn.
That is a
They're
team
not going to
on
like
putting
that
her
move.
Own cars up top. We've seen this out of Priya from last season. She does not give up.
Yeah, I believe it was
That applies to teammates as well.
Daytona last season where Priya caused a bit of a mess by not giving up even when several laps down.
Yeah.
As we're getting onto these latter parts of the race, if they pit at this point, they will be able to make it to the end. So
Yes.
I think we might see some guys trying to pull a bit of strategy, coming in early. We know they can just barely stay on the lead lap if they do. But they would be in danger of going a lap down.
Do it.
Here
If
comes that
anybody's gonna-
9 of...
Fireball.
See, that's NASCAR Fireball.
But he just got moved
he
up
had
by
a shot. Now he
midlife.
got moved to the middle, and he's gone.
Flynn to the lead.
Retake that lead from Ben Pye. KHP is just cutting and dicing through this field.
Oh, getting dangerous. Still only 3 wide, but it
Yeah.
looked like 4 for a minute there. Midlife on the
Spook
bottom.
Boy was down there.
KHP, Janza, Spook Boy, they're moving. Hello, I'm you. Looking to the inside of Xander M. This is for third. And he's got help. I think he'll be able to make that move stick no problem. As the top two for the last few laps has just gone back and forth between Brad Flynn in the 16 and Ben Pye in the 20. Both cars that are looking pretty strong late in the going.
Yes! Little Jamie, baby!
Yeah.
Are they working together here? No, they're not. Here comes the 20 to the bottom.
As soon as you think it doesn't happen.
It looked like they were pulling away from the pack, but Ben Pye wants that lead. With them running side by side, though, this is going to close everybody up. KHP, Hello, I'm you. They're side by side for third. Janza close behind, as is Midlife. McSpookboy, who's 3 laps down, is making moves on the bottom.
Yeah, not a lot of people going to that bottom line. Everybody's going to the middle and to the top side, man.
Well, I've seen it work for some drivers. KHP to the bottom for the lead.
Here comes KHP looking for the lead.
Janza's not gonna stay
going to go
behind
to the
him.
middle, and KHP has no help. Ben Pye leads the lap.
But here comes
HB is
Spookboy.
bad fast in that 8 car.
Yeah,
McSpookboy in the 3 lap down
Spookboy.
6 car. He's pushing the 8.
trying to get back on that lead lap.
And Fireball behind them. Then it's Savage Toy Show. The 8 moves up in the
Boy
turn.
to the bottom.
Oh, boy. And we're starting to lose people from this pack. Rusty Broussard in the 55. Hunter B, 77. The Jake 24 machine. These guys are starting to just get pulled away from.
They need to get back in line, try to draft off each other because they are in a huge pack up here.
And they are moving. 60 to the bottom. He's got the 91
Savage
behind
Toy
him.
Show to the bottom. 3 wide for the lead. The 9 shuts the door.
Fireball says not today. He's going to hold on to the lead, but here comes the 60 and the 91 right on his bumper. He's got a great push behind him. Savage Toy Show to the bottom. 3 wide for the lead. They just have the lapped car of McSpookboy ahead of them.
See that 91. He's trying to look to the inside as well, but
Nowhere to
he's in
go
that
yet.
spot for now. Man, after crashing on like what, lap 3, it's now in the middle fighting for the lead. What a drive this 9 car has had.
So, Rusty Broussard and Hunter B were actually catching the pack. Now they're a part of it. Jake 24 just outside the draft. Actually, no, he's got it. He's in the pack. The 02 maybe not, unless these guys can all line up. And
Yeah.
with the pack racing 3 wide like this, they might be able to do it.
I'm sure Jake 24 is the last driver some of these guys want to see in their mirror. He's won everything so far this weekend that he could. So him looking to get 3 in a row, get the sweep here, that's not what some of these drivers are going to be looking for.
And he's done it all by passing on the last lap. That 25 has been absolutely clutch throughout Speed Weeks. I mean, in his very first start at Iowa last year, passed Carnation in turns 3 and 4 to win the race. He knows how to be patient, make the move, and win. As we cross the line with just 26 laps to go. Savage Toy Show leads, but here comes the 91 to the bottom. NASCAR Fan 48, his very first start. He was called to this team just an hour before the race. He was set to make his debut in the Amateur League at CTMP in a few weeks' time. But here he is at Daytona making headlines.
What an impressive drive for him. The car was good in the duels with a different driver behind the wheel, so clearly it wasn't just the driver that was keeping that car in front.
Oh, he's coming in.
Stops.
He's coming in. He's Spookboy Xander
as well.
M.
Xander M also pitting.
Shaking things up. Here comes the strategy game. They're going to be able to make it to the end if they pit now.
Like we did before, that's going to throw everything off.
Oh, absolutely. It's a gamble. And they ended up, by pitting, they held up this pack. And now it's just the 8, the 60, the 16, and the 20. 4-car breakaway.
Here comes the 16 to the bottom.
The 20 is going to follow him. You got 2 Savage Racing cars, 1 of the DEI cars, and 1 McShane Motorsports car in the 16. So, we're going to see more guys pitting as we come back around. Let's take a look first at the top 4, then at the rest of this front pack. See if anyone's going to take a bite. No one
All right,
at
well,
the
this
front.
front 4 isn't.
DNP will do it.
Nobody back here. Oh, DNP's pitting.
DNP pulls off.
Everyone else is staying out. Out of the pits comes the 91 and the 01. I don't know if they'll be able to stay on the
Hopefully they know
lead
where that
lap
blend
here.
line is.
16 and these leaders are coming through turn 2 right now. They're on the back straightaway, but they got to get up to speed, and it's going to take some time. Here come the leaders.
And they have no draft help either.
Yeah.
Yeah, they separated from each other through the pit stop, so that 01 is a little bit slow in the pit stop. He's lost time, and he's going to lose the lead lap here. Unless they all start coming into pit. Let's see.
I was going to say, we'll see when
they.
they pit. Yep, they all stay out.
Top
Check
four
the bigger
stay
pack.
Bigger pack
Everybody
stays
stays
out
out
too.
again.
Yeah, I think at this point these guys are going to run them dry. So we've got a few of the lap cars coming in. Xander M has now become a lap car. We
Was
got
that
Ben
mixed
Pye to the
boy
lead.
back on pit road that I saw there?
Yes, it was. He's 3
Okay,
laps
so he
down
got a penalty.
there. 91 of NASCAR Fan 48 was in the lead. Now he's just trying to stay on the lead lap. So we see the 18 of DNP also coming out of the pits. These guys are hoping we don't get a caution right now. Whoa, that was close. DNP
Well, what these
trying
guys
to
need
merge.
to do that are a lap down, they need to start working together to get back up to speed so they can pass these guys, get back on the lead lap, and fight for the lead when these leaders pit.
They're still going to stay out. Anyone in this pack? Nope, they're all staying out.
Nope.
So they're going to keep running these things out. I don't know how many laps they have to go as they're... Oh, they got lap traffic now.
Yeah,
The
hopefully
two-
nobody runs that out of fuel.
2 mechanized racing entries, the 82 and the 97, both have damage from a bunch of different incidents. They've been running around back here together, and they're going to squeeze the 20 of Ben Pye. He's got nowhere to go. He's sandwiched.
Yeah, that sucks for him.
So that's going to give KHP the lead with the 60 in second. The 91 trying to stay on the lead lap just behind. And they have locked away all these cars back here. That's going to let this bigger pack catch up finally.
Yeah.
So the leaders still going to stay out. They can keep going here.
Everybody stays out.
This pack is all over the place. Savage Toy Show for the lead on the bottom.
Oh, the wrecking.
Oh, they reckon. Hunter B around. Hunter
they
B.
are. Hunter. Oh, Jake 24 almost hit somebody. Rusty
was
Broussard
Trace.
almost got a piece of it.
That 39 car was
Oh, they're wrecking.
Oh,
The
they're wrecking
85.
again.
Still.
Hello! And
Mech
Mac.
involved. Oh, boy. And this is not what the 91 wanted to see. Because he's going to be a lap down.
That's going to trap them a lap down.
Unless he can pass both of these cars before the start-finish line,
I don't
NASCAR
think he's
Fan
got a good
48
enough
is going to
car
be a
to
lap
do that.
down. He can't do it, no.
What a heartbreaker for that guy. For the rookie in the 91, which could be a heartbreaker.
Xander M as
Heartbreaking
well,
win.
a lap down. As is Janza on the 47.
Yep.
Just
I think Jansen just pitted too.
an untimely caution involving Hunter in the 77. That's not his first wreck today.
No.
And then there was another wreck after the wreck. There always tends to be. They're catching the 97
Oh,
of
Mech
Mech.
did both of them.
Oh,
I know what it was. Mech.
Oh, no.
Mech came back up onto the racetrack,
so
and that's what caused him
me
and
find
Halo
him.
to wreck.
There he is.
He's in front of this.
So Mech was kind of running the middle. Oh, Hunter just misjudged it, I think. Got into
Yeah.
him, got into the wall. Mech is way down here. Oh, no.
Still at
and he's
speed.
gonna come back
He's going
up
through the
and
grass and he hits his
right
teammate.
into Halo and midlight.
Oh, and oh.
Oh, the
Rusty.
seas
Rusty.
parted
Going
for
outside.
Rusty again.
How did Rusty miss that?
Just like in the
He
showdown.
missed all three wrecks. He barely missed Hunter, and he barely missed those cars.
Stays off with Jake
Look at
24
that.
here. He's way down in the paved runoff. He's coming back up the track. You can see the wreck ahead of him. Woo! Oh, boy. Jake bouncing off.
Gonna need a
Hello,
new fire
and
suit
you.
after that one. Oh my god.
Wow. Wow, the 55 has been lucky. And now we've got a mix of people who got a race back and people who don't.
I'm certain there'll be a lot of discussion on whether what Mech did was warrants penalty or not. The torpedoes turn one, takes out his teammate.
So now everyone who hasn't pitted is going to come in. And everyone else is lapped down. The 47, the 01, NJC,
But that'll
and the
put
30.
some of those guys that are staying out now, that'll put them on the lead lap. The problem is they're going to be at the tail end of the lead lap, so they're going to need a caution
Oh.
relatively quick if they want to get back into the
Trace
the
got a
race.
bump
What in
from the
world?
60 here. Let's take a look at what happened in the pits. I think 39 is trying to get into his box. Savage is trying to find a way around him and just turns him a little
Pushed him
bit.
around.
Oh, he got it backed into the box all good though. It's busy on pit road. Oh, the double
Oh!
zero getting
Oh.
turned by the O2. He backs it up as
Rolo.
well.
Yes, the
AFK
magic
master.
grappling hooks that pulls into our pit boxes.
Oh my goodness. Chaos. The 77 and the
And Hunter got
74
beat
get
around
together.
some more.
My goodness.
Big dick energy.
We got more energy from Pantallica, who says, mech? More like I murder my own teammates. Got him.
Mechanized chaos, more like mechanized torpedo.
More like recognized chaos, right?
Hey, there it is.
So, I think these guys are going to... I don't think they get waved around, actually. They're going to... Some of them are going to come in now. Priya...
Yeah, they won't get waved.
Mech, the
They won't get
82.
waved around. They'll just be at the tail end of the lead lap, literally right in front of the leaders.
That would be the... Not the tail. That would be the front end of the lead lap. Or...
No, if they were on the front end of the lead
I'm
lap, they'd
thinking
be
of
running
track
first
position.
and second.
Yes, you are. They're literally.
They're going to be in front of them.
Time.
But they're going to be at the back of the lead lap cars.
Yeah. So the back. But physically at the front.
leading right now?
That would be
I
the
think
60, I think, of Savage Toy
Yeah,
Show.
scoring still says Savage.
I think
and
it's
yeah, that's
Savage.
what it
I don't.
should be.
Everyone else is a lap down, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless no, NJC's in the lead.
Huh?
What?
How did Savage drop
That's the
back?
first lap he's led all night.
How?
I guess he stayed out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, NJC. I
Yeah,
think.
he stayed out.
I-
Him and Hallow. Hallow stayed out too.
Did NJC pit as the caution was coming out? This may have worked out perfectly for
Big
the
dick
30
energy.
car.
I don't know about that. That both him and Hallow have only 2 stops.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure both of them stayed out.
No.
So we're gonna watch them pull the strategy here on the restart.
And of course it's McShane Motorsports again. Austin Ripp with 199 says Rusty makes it through with Rusty's. Hold on, sir. Also a little bit of luck because that was pretty incredible.
He's definitely gonna need a new fire.
We got problems here for the double zero.
Oh, that's not good.
They're doing some sort of repairs to that car. He's been stuck in the pits for a while. He might lose a lap here.
Rough end of the day for that double zero.
Anderson Reed comes into pit. So NJC shown as your leader, but he's only made 2 pit stops. Same with the 85 of Hello IMU.
Yeah.
And we're going to get the 1 to go here.
Interesting that the 85 didn't pit after getting kamikaze in turn 2.
Yeah, seriously, right?
So he'll have damage, and he won't have a lot of fuel. NJC doesn't have damage, but he's not going to be able to make it to the end. And look at all the lap cars filing on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be
How
messy.
many laps are gonna be to go till when we get to green?
This will be
This is gonna be
16 to
messy.
go. It'll be 16 to go when we go green. They're going to pace one more time around. The lights are out. And I think the gloves are going to be coming off.
So, how many more cars are we going to see crash before the end of this race?
Yes.
Well, if the 30 and the 85
Well-
run out, I think we'll see it pretty soon.
If they run out, we're going to have a whole bunch of new engineer changes come next week.
Especially over at McShane Motorsports.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. I mean, they could also be banking on an early wreck by someone that's not them. But I have no idea. I really don't. So all these cars at the front are laps down, and the true leader is the Pennzoil number 30 of NJC 217. But he won't be able to make it to the end. Neither will the 85. So Savage Toy Show is the first car who can make it to the end, even though he's in 3rd place.
Julio Caesar and the AFK Master, they got themselves back into this thing with that caution. They were out of the lead pack. Now they're back in it. And they're going to make it to the end. Green flag.
Green flag in the air for NJC. How long can he keep going? Unlike the previous pit stop caution restart, it looks like they all got going pretty well here. Although the 82 is slow, that's just because of damage. So the 30
Here comes
leads.
that 60.
He's
catching hello.
NJC is going to look to dispose of this lap traffic as soon as he can. These guys are all trying to stay on the lead lap. If they get a crash and end up in front of the 30, they'll be able to drive their way back around. And
3 by 3 here. 5 lap cars and 1 lead lap car.
Cody has slowed down a whole bunch of people.
So
Yeah.
is Hallow. Hallow's a ton of
Oh,
damage.
careful. The 9's looking to the inside of the
Hallow
20.
is going to pit.
He had to.
Hallow's on pit road.
He only made a 1 lap. So the 85 is going to drop down. He's going to be a lap down. See how long the
Maybe
30
he
can
thought
go.
the damage wasn't too significant. Would have been able to stay out and lead a lap, but that's not going to happen as the leader is now stuck 3 wide in lap traffic.
Janta wants to get up on this lead lap. I mean, when you've got guys who are going to run out of fuel, you know there's probably going to be caution coming soon. These guys want to be in front of the 30 car if or when that happens.
DS Gaming's now in that second spot. He's going to be the one that re-inherits the lead here.
So the 00 of Rollo is back out on track, but they're 2 laps down. So they had a bunch of repairs to make. I think they're up to speed, no problem, though. And the 30's coming in.
And here he comes.
So NJC
So
pits
this is
from the
it.
lead. And that's going to move DS Gaming.
Everybody survived.
For the first time today, the 15 is in first place. I don't think anyone expected this. He was never really a big force at the front of the pack, but here he is. He found himself in the right place at the right time. He's got a group of cars.
And here
pretty
comes
quickly
everybody
approaching
else behind him.
The 20, the 9, the 60. And Ryan Johnston is in the top 5 again somehow.
Yeah, he's back in this.
That car was destroyed. They knocked the hood back down, and here he is. I think he'll have a shot here. So lap traffic still in front of them, but DS Gaming leads.
Ben Pye is coming in close, though.
DS trying to break the draft a little bit. Ben Pye
Another
follows
car
him to the
pitting in the
bottom.
back there.
DS Gaming blocking the bottom side, not letting Ben Pye get a nose under there.
Yeah.
But now he's got a wall in front of him. Look at all these lap cars. The 18, the 91, the 47. They're all trying to stay on the lead lap.
These guys are a little bit slower, so all these leaders are going to come to the back bumper of these guys. It's not helping the leaders out, but all but bunching them up. Here comes Ben Pye to the bottom.
With Fireball behind him, here comes the 20. They're going to move the 15 and the 60 to the middle. Although they still have the 91, the lap car of NASCAR fan 48 in front of them. Here we go, out of turn 4. 20's got a big run in the 91. To the bottom again. The 9 and the 8 behind him.
Try and get to him.
Crossing the line with 12 laps remaining. This is going to be an exciting finish. Here comes Fireball to the bottom for the lead.
Here comes Fireball. He's got a big run.
KHP. Priya in the 41 is a lap car, but behind her is the 92 and the 53.
Ryan Johnston.
And Luke Rainey, Jake 24.
Luke, we haven't said his name since the first lap.
I mean, he was out of the draft. He kept moving back and losing his spot. Here he is, back in the fight. He's in the top 10. I mean, him and the 25 have both proven to be clutch. Midlife, 1400 bits. Thank you, sir. My ass gets wrecked, but good game. It's your lucky day, Mr.
At least he's a good
Driver.
sport about it.
Thank you very much for the dono. I appreciate it. And that audio clip can be used to all the strategists who decided to stay out. So the 9 of Fireball leads Priya behind him. Moves up, going to end up blocking the 20. And it's Johnston on the bottom. With Herman in the 53. I mean, these are guys who early on were trading spots for the lead. Through all this carnage, they got moved to the back, and here they are yet again. The 92, the 53, the 2. My goodness. Luke Rainey looking at the bottom. Oh, they're almost 4 wide. Back in line.
Getting wiggly.
And they got the lap car of NJC in the 30. And they're going to get past him, but he's going to slow down the top side, the 8 and the 20.
Oh, this is going to be bad. They're going to be stacking up a lot right here.
He's blocking both lines. Johnston to the inside, trying to get past Priya, maybe have a shot at the lead.
Doesn't have a lot of help behind him because everybody else got held up.
Rusty Broussard is up here
Rusty
now.
Broussard.
This is anyone's game. Is that Asteroid Strike in the 98? Yeah, it is. He's in the top 10 now. Luke Rainey at the bottom. He's stuck all alone. Priya McShane staying second in line, giving the 9 a little bit of buffer. They're catching the lap car. 42 slow. Julio Caesar. And getting
Priya
squeezed.
went to the bottom of the 9. They're going to be 3 wide in turn 1. Here comes Ryan Johnston.
Fireball in a McShane
Huge
Motorsports
run.
sandwich through 1 and 2. The lead back to the 92.
And Luke Rainey is in second.
Boy, we are in for an exciting finish. We've got some more lap cars they're going to eventually get
Here comes Rusty.
past. Johnston to the bottom. He wants some clean air in front of him. Fireball drops back in a second. Rusty into third. Luke Rainey stuck on top. Brad Flynn with his teammate Jake 24 on the bottom. The 98 is up here. Fireball goes right down to the yellow line, coming out of the corner to the inside, side by side for the lead. 8 laps left.
10 laps to go. Wow.
Fireball leads. Brad Flynn to the bottom, 3 wide for second. The 98 and the 01 behind him.
Brad Flynn, Asteroid Strike. We haven't talked about him. He was the pole sitter. He has not been a big factor. And here he is fighting for the win with 7.5 laps to go.
Side by side through 3 and 4. The 16 and the 9. 98 close behind. Savage Toy Show getting the lap car of Xander M out of the way. And Janza behind him. Oh, he's a lap down as well in the 47.
Is a big pack.
Flynn blocks high, back to the bottom. The 98 and the 9 trying to work the outside. Here comes the 60 on the bottom, 3 wide for second. Savage Toy Show with a big run. He's got lap cars behind him, the 47 and the 6.
He's going to block. He's going to have room for the lead. And then you got 2 lap cars on the bottom before you get to the AFK Master.
Well, the AFK Master's pushing. The 91's also lap down. A lot of these guys are lap down. It's getting hard to keep track of who has a chance to win this race. But we know the leader right now is Savage Toy Show in the 60.
But Savage has a big cushion now because the inside and the middle lines are both led by lap cars.
But here comes AFK on the bottom. Is he a lap
But
down?
now here comes everybody else. AFK moves up to the middle.
He's in second place now.
Back to the bottom. Yeah.
The 91 behind him is a lap down. The 98 isn't. But McSpookboy is that one buffer he's got. But here comes NASCAR Fan 48. So we're approaching 5 to go.
He's the lap down.
We're getting near the end of this thing. Hold on. Here comes the 20. Ben Pie.
Ben Pie
with
trying to come back
KHB
to the
DS
front.
Gaming. Can he challenge his teammate Savage Toy Show for the win? All these guys on the bottom are on the lead lap now. The 20, the 8, the 15, the 2.
A good way to start
And
off
then
the
with 10
season
to
for
go,
that
we'll
team.
split the field in half, and half of them can go the regular direction, and half of them can go backwards.
Midlife, another 100 bits. If Jake wins, a good job. But if someone else wins, then I'll have another surprise. Interesting. AFK to the bottom.
He's looking.
Trying to get into second place. Well, he is in second, but trying to get second in this line. We're going to have a shakeup here.
Oh, we're catching Travis. I don't know if they'll catch Mech before the end of the race, but they're definitely going to catch this one.
Oh, boy. And these guys are going not 4 wide, but
3 wide at least.
they're going to be tightened up as soon as they catch up to the 60. The 60's not slow. He's just on his own. So once they catch up, they might be able to push him back up to speed. He's going to sit in the middle lane. Savage to the bottom. Clears him just fine. The rest of the pack should be able to get through here. Ben Pie is past the AFK Master for second.
You see a lot of leaders coming to the bottom now, trying to avoid that 0-0.
He's going to end up
But
holding
it's
the
gonna be
98.
right here. Oh, here comes Asteroid Strike up the middle. He's going to get stopped.
And Luke Rainey underneath the 2 on the bottom. He's got the 41 of
laps
Priya.
to go.
Oh boy, it's going to be exciting run to the finish. Here comes the 60.
Here
Savage
comes
Racing, 1 and 2,
Pie.
side by side for the lead.
With no help to the lead, fighting for it.
But the 6 is going to stay up top. Here comes AFK.
Yeah,
He's going to be a part of it. KHP is going to be a part of
At the
it.
top of the track.
Luke Rainey's in the top 5. they're going to catch the 97. He is really, really off pace.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe the 28 and the 82. This could be chaos at the end here.
Oh, man.
And if we get a caution now, it will end the race. The 97 sitting on the bottom. 60 is going to go around the outside. Benpai's going to try and follow.
That 20 had to jump to the
AFK's
high
going to the
side.
bottom.
AFK is going for it on the bottom.
Luke Rainey's
Didn't
going as
even
well.
left.
KHP's held up. Here we go through 2 and 3. The 60 and the 20 still out front. They've got that cushion. The 6 between them and the AFK Master. The rest of the pack is all huddled up behind these lap cars.
Rainey's going to get through, but he's now stuck on the outside. They are not working together to try and catch these leaders. I think it's going to come down to Savage Toy Show and Benpai.
Team owner with his teammate behind him, the 60 and the 20. They're going to come to the line here with 2 to go, and I think they might end up catching
bottom.
on the white flag these 2 wide lap cars. Savage Toy Show stays clear of the 20.
Needs to go with the 20 if they're going to want to get by the 60. 2 to go.
Is AFK close enough to pounce? Are they going to catch these lap cars before the end? The 28 and the 82 are really slow. Spook Boy's still greedy. He's on the bottom.
That is going to help Savage Toy Show more than anything else.
But Savage is going to stay on the top, and that's going to give Benpai a good run down the straightaway. AFK, meanwhile, is just getting a whole bunch of draft. And Luke Rainey and the 53, oh, they're going to be battling. This could cost them. This might be just between the 60 and the 20.
I didn't even know if they stayed in line if they would catch them. They're too far back now.
Daytona 250.
Coming to the white flag.
Coming to the white flag. Savage Toy Show out front. His teammate behind him. You got a lap car, the 6, to AFK to the bottom. Not underneath the 6. 1 to go at Daytona. Can Benpai mount a charge on his teammate? Are we going to have lap traffic in the way? AFK to the bottom. He's looking to get up into 3rd. Benpai's got a good run on the 60 through turn 2.
It isn't over yet.
Oh,
they're
here
gonna
he
catch
goes
these
to
guys
the
coming out
bottom.
of 4.
Side by side for the lead on the back straightaway. Benpai underneath the team owner, Savage Toy Show. Side by side through 3 and 4. Lap traffic in the way. The 20 and the 82.
They're both going to get blocked.
Where are they going to go?
Gonna have it.
Benpai to
Where's
the bottom.
the AFK Master going to go? They're going to be 3 wide coming off turn 4. Here comes Ryan Johnston behind.
Side by side for the lead between the 20 and the 60. Benpai's
going to
got it.
win at Daytona 250, I think.
And the whole
I think
pack is
Benpai got it.
compressed behind them. Wow.
Waiting for scoring. Yes, Benpai wins the Daytona 250.
14 thousandths of a second. Benpai 1024 noses out his teammate. Savage Racing 1-2 finish. AFK Master finishes 3rd. Ryan Johnston ends up 4th, and Fireball picks himself up a top 5 finish.
Wow.
What an unbelievable finish. Wow.
That got super intense there at the very end.
I waited for them to try to split the 2 lap cars and go 4 wide across the line, but
Still a fantastic job by Benpai, making that move through turn 3 and 4, passes his team boss on the last lap to win it. And so far in the Daytona 250, we are 2 for 2 in last lap passes for the win. Congratulations to Benpai and Savage Racing. And what a chaotic race and a fittingly chaotic finish. Let's go back and take a quick look at the move that made it all happen. At the line, you can't even see what's going on. You got all these lap cars in the way. Terrible camera work. Let's see if helicopter can do us any better. There's your gap at the line. A quarter of a car's length?
wow.
Between the 60 and the 20. I think it was, honestly, to AFK on the bottom pushing the 20 might have gotten him that win. Because Savage Toy Show in the 60 had a great run coming out of turn 4. It looked like he had the momentum and just couldn't quite do it. And look at how quickly Johnston and the pack were catching them at the end.
Yeah. I told you, they were coming off turn 4. They were not letting up at all.
And what a recovery drive for Johnson as well.
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, he had
Top
heavy
5.
damage. Wow.
And the fireball.
Fireball
He crashed
fifth.
on the first 5 laps. He finished 5th.
Keeping that car off the wall is what got him that top 5 finish. An amazing save.
He was over 20 seconds behind the pack.
So here is your final official standings in the Daytona 250. Ben Pye takes the win, 14 thousandths between him and Savage Toy Show. TFK Master, Ryan Johnston, and NASCAR Fireball 48 round out the top 5. Then it's DS Gaming, Luke Rainey, Rusty Broussard, Brad Flynn picks up 9th after being a lap down, and Richard Herman closes out the top 10. We had 21 cars left on the lead lap. We had 6 retirements, or 7 rather. And what a show we had. Wow. Well, we know Ben Pye's in the lead of the championship too, and he has guaranteed himself a position in the chase-offs at the end of the season as long as he makes every race. Wow. So
Savage starting the year off right. Made the Final Four a year ago. Finishing 2nd.
and
Start off the season.
a great race in general for Savage Racing. Of course, apart from F1 fan who was involved in that accident, and the 74 of Cody Boggs, who was at the tail end of the lead lap. But the 60 and the 20 had a fantastic show today. So we are going to jump on over to some burnout action as Ben Pye 1024 will celebrate their win here at Daytona. I just have to skin the car.
That's not nice.
Putting that Red Bull machine in victory lane. So for Jacob Hitz and Trace Ryder, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all the donations, the resubs, the prime subs, everything, the super chats. This has been awesome, and I'm so excited. Next week, we're doing it all over again. We're going to Atlanta Motor Speedway for round 2 of the NASCAR Sim, the drive-through Tuesday afternoon Sim series. Thank you so much for watching. And we're going to pop this replay open and get ready to say goodnight from Daytona International Speedway. As I get my music up. Thank you for watching. what?